To one of our other big stories today, a Fox News alert on massive wildfires out west. Dozens of fires burning in several states, including California, Idaho, and Washington. The wind and heat only fanning the flames, as you can see on your screen there. Now, in central Washington, one of the worst fires already destroying dozens of homes. Conditions still too dangerous for authorities to come up with an exact count of just how many of these houses are gone. People who live there are simply bracing for the worst.
We don't know for sure what houses are standing and what's not. Just the waiting and the wondering is the worst part.
There was a lot of good times here. We had a lot of good times here, and it was a nice place.
Just look at that damage. Dan Springer is live at a wildfire command center in Washington State. Dan?
And we're in Clayellum, Washington, Jenna, which is about 75 miles east of Seattle. And crews here are hoping for a day similar to what they had yesterday. When the winds died down, they were able to get 25% containment on this wildfire. They're hoping for 50% containment by the end of today, but temperatures are going to soar close to 100 degrees, and the lightning that they're expecting for this weekend is a big concern, so they're hoping for another day of calm winds and some more containment today. But it's already been a devastating wildfire with, they estimate, about 70 homes destroyed. 500 homes have been evacuated. 22,000 acres of ranch land and forest land have burned. It nearly turned deadly the very first night when flames driven by 30-mile-an-hour winds jumped over the top of two fire engines. Get this fire traveled 14 miles in the first 2.5 hours, driven by those winds. A county commissioner calling it a fire of historic proportions. Hundreds or perhaps thousands of animals have been killed, mostly cattle that were fenced in. But this farming and ranching community has really come together. More than 400 animals rescued so far, and they're being cared for at a fairgrounds nearby. It feels like the entire West is burning right now. 62 uncontained fires in the U.S., most of them out west. Nevada, California, Idaho each have at least 10 major fires. Oregon, Washington, Montana, Wyoming, Arizona all have multiple fires. It has already been one of the worst fire seasons on record. Those deadly fires in Colorado just started this season. There have been 43,000 wildfires across the country reported so far, and has burned 6.4 million acres. That is 10,000 square miles. To put that into some perspective, an average wildfire season for the U.S. has been about 5 million acres burned, so we're at over 1 million acres above that. We still have well over a month to go before this fire season is over. Reporting live in Clayellum, I'm Dan Springer. Back to you, Jenna.
Dan, thank you very much.